Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we today? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we are in LB space. I've actually not been here a whole lot, but I came here looking for a spider farm. So I thought I would show you this. I was looking around here, like this is one of his many. Like when you go to his portal area in the Nether, he just has a ton of portals everywhere. So it's really kind of difficult to see where you're going, or know where you're supposed to go. And it's slightly chaotic, his his place right here. So I was running around looking for, like, where. I know he has a spider farm, didn't know where is the spider farm, so I came here and like, okay, well, this looks like it's probably a spider farm or some kind of farm. And then I started thinking, well, this looks really overly complicated for a spider farm. I started thinking after a while, and then I heard a spider, like we just did. And but like, why? Why all this redstone for a spider farm? I've been running around here trying to figure out, like, where is the actual, like, mouth of it? Where do you go? So I run down here, and it's sort of doesn't get less complicated the further you go. Like I thought maybe down here, maybe is this like where he kills them or something? Could look like it, but then it didn't really look like it either. Like, why would there be so much redstone just for a hole in the ground like this? So you keep looking, and there's something. Where's the exit of it? why is there so much redstone? Keep going, keep going. Maybe this is the entrance. Oh no, it's not. It's not the entrance either. Ah, and here is something. Maybe it takes them down. Nope, nope, he does not. Ah, so... And this isn't the first place I looked either, by the way. But I did eventually find it. Oh, close. It is... over here. And luckily he was kind enough to leave some instructions on these buttons. So it turns out, I think he has... There must be more than one spawner around here somewhere, because there's quite a few. So he has an AFK clock, and just from remembering chat, I think that was because he he likes to stand here and lag down the server. So I think this, I'm not sure exactly how this works, but I'm guessing that is a lot of the redstone down there, right there. I think that shuts it off after a certain period of time, so it doesn't lag it down too much. And then here's something and there's something. Why? Well, you can turn on spiders or zombies. So this is the I haven't tried this one, but reset and crush. I'm not sure why those would be on separate buttons though. Crush. You would think you could put down both of those functions on one button, like time this with all the redstone in here, LB. Why why do you have a separate button to to uncrush? Is this timed? What does that even do? I'm probably not. It's probably something I don't get here. There are doors moving here somewhere as well. Man, I don't know. So the spiders, they come from down there when you turn them on. Here they come, bunch of them. Quite a few, as you can see. And they start working their way up through here. Anywho, and they come up here. I'm actually going to shut it off. Don't want to fill it up with spiders right now. And you can kill them here. Actually, they die on their own. I'm not sure if that is because of this thing. I'm not sure if that turns this off, this killer thing. Let's see. No, it's still on. Not sure why. Anywho, I've been standing here for a while, as you can see. So yeah, the reason why we need some string is twofold. We'll chat back in our base. Ah! You see that visual trick, huh? I got you good. Anywho. So yeah, it's twofold, and that means we need it for two reasons. Right. So we haven't been really working upstairs for a while. That's one, I guess. Well, that's the third reason, I guess. So we're going to get started on something today, although we're not going to anywhere near finish it, which is a mob trap, mob tower. I haven't really got it entirely figured out, but I think I know what to do with it. And I was considering doing two of them, like with these. I think we're going to start with just having one on this side, mob tower. And then maybe... I'm not sure if I want the mob tower on that side too. I'm not sure if I need that many really. For the iron, iron takes a while, like regardless of how many you have, so I need two of those, but for the mob tower it should be fairly fast to get what I need from that. One thing I need from it would be string, which has me a little conflicted, because it's so much easier to build a mob tower, or an efficient mob tower that doesn't involve spiders. But I do need string, and I need eyes. I could always borrow it from over there. I could make a separate farm for spiders, or if I do find a cave spider spawner down there somewhere, that would be cool too. That would be much more efficient, which I think that's what we're going for eventually. Hopefully we can find a cave spider spawner and use that. I think we'll go for, of course it's going to be a sandstone design, so somewhere along the line of this thing, although of course not exactly like this. Probably the same tube for them. More narrow probably. Probably only one wide actually, if it's not going to be spiders in them. But the other thing is, in planning for this, sorry, there's a lot of talking, not so much building right here, right now. I apologize, but I haven't really got it entirely planned out yet. So I think what we're going to do though is build it a little higher than we need to, extend this like tube a little higher than we need to, so that we can leave room here for some future extensions to it, in the sense that not extensions exactly for the tower per se, but for everything we can do with mobs later. What is that? Is it a chest? No, it's dirt. I don't have Optifine installed anymore, so I can't zoom. Should probably reinstall that now. That it probably works with this update. Oh, crash! Maybe that was Optifine's way of confirming that I should install it. Probably. You can see the chunk loading and everything is very slow without Optifine as well. Alright, well, what was I talking about? Yeah, how are we going to build it? Yeah, like eventually, like for now, I'm not going to turn it into an XP system or anything like that. Just going to basically have something that spawns mobs and takes them, load, come on, okay. And kills them pretty quickly, like with the hoppers in the bottom, I guess, and then somewhere down there, and then a tube just straight into the pool, and then drop them into the pool and then be sorted by the automatic sorting thingy. So that should be easily enough. And the details about what kind of, I think we're going to go with like the redstone variety of spawning tower, just because it's faster, it's more compact. I don't really care whether it's compact or not, but I've done so many mob systems with, oh, look at that effect. I've done so many mob systems with the water canals and that kind of thing, and it's kind of slow because it takes the mobs a long time to get out of the tower, basically. So in that time I could spawn more mobs instead of waiting for them to work their way out. So I think we're going to go with that, like Alex has, that kind of system. It's just faster. It's less spawning space, but instantly as they spawn they will be pushed off and down. I'm not sure how far we get on that in this episode though, but what I was getting at there is that eventually, even though we're going to do like a simple killing mechanism to begin with, I want to eventually have the option to do some sorting with them and some XP systems with them and maybe like some record producing devices and whatnot. Etho is doing some cool things with his mob system at the moment, which is quite advanced, but you can do a lot of cool things with mobs. So I figure over there I have a lot of space underground because there's mountains on top, even though that's mostly sand. So I can work that out to be mostly invisible and still have space underneath for tubing it and such. So I think we'll have one tower over there doing that and just leave some space to do some future projects with sorting and such. Other than that though, been doing a lot of work. You can see some of my quartz over there. I've gathered much more quartz than that. That is just left over from an earlier gathering run. And I've got some more iron. Let's see what that has produced down here. I've been working off camera this time. I figured we'd take some time and take a look at it. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a lot of things you haven't seen here. Well, let's take the tour. This is basically the iron walls are coming along. It's sort of complete over there. I just need to go and replace the glass blocks on top some places to make it like look the same height. Added lights on them. We got like nearly half the, or more than half the room actually complete with iron blocks, because I've been AFKing here forever to gather it. So we're coming along, and I know, Granny, we discussed the pattern here on the floor in the last episode. I did go with something simple because, and it's a fairly simple reason for it, is because these things, this mechanism here is going to take up a lot of space. Other things are also going to take up a lot of ground space eventually. Like these chests here, for example, they are down at the very bottom. I have to remove some here actually. So I didn't go with an advanced pattern on the floor. Just did quartz block half slabs for the most part, except for this outer circle here, which kind of looks cool because this is much brighter. And this is a lot of quartz, by the way. Looks brighter here, so I'm not going to actually do any lighting here. It will come naturally from other things that has lights on them, I guess, eventually. So I think it's starting to look cleaner. It will be even better once we get the full walls up. For this part here, I'm thinking I will dig 2 down for most of it, and put some colored wool or some colored something and then glass on top so they can't spawn there either. But still be 1 or half a block lower so I can walk under here and do things, fix things. Although that might not be necessary once I have all the chests there. We'll see. These of course are not going to be there. We're going to put those into, we're going to have like mechanical storage chests somewhere as well. Maybe like a separate room out of it or along the wall somewhere. Don't know. I think it looks cool so far. And I did brush up this a whole lot, as you can see down here. Not really sure why this design or these... Well, I know why the colors. The colors are simply... I have a lot of red and black, as you know. We have more ink sacs than we can possibly do with. And same with roses. So I figured, like, actually I don't really need a sheep farm at all. I would much rather have a spider farm so I can just produce wool, color it. At the moment anyways. Of course for some colors I need sheep. Like blue and green. Not really green, I can easily produce cactus color. Blue, like lapis things. I'll probably have a bunch of blue sheep eventually. Yellow ones maybe. Let's see. Yeah, so let's take a look in there. I just thought we would like... I sometimes tend to build large structures and then go on to another large structure without ever really putting the finishing touch on what I was building, and that is a real danger down here. Like with the slime farm, for example, as well. So I'm not done in here, but it's coming along. So basically just did this in here. Did this whole pattern. I used lighting that was already there. I have been a little bit lazy here and not replaced the bottom part. I will probably do that eventually too. I just didn't have enough wool. And so yeah, I like this look. It doesn't match anything else. I haven't done anything down here. This is still the way it used to be. The slimes are producing. It's not super fast, but it's missing a little piece here. Missing the roof, that part of the walls. I've basically done the part that you can see from the circular room. I will do some more work in here though, it's just really not something I will do on camera. But I think this adds a nice effect to it. Yeah, I'm satisfied. We can have these separate little sections around here with... probably I'm going to do something similar, or not similar, but something entirely different in another part of the room. So that's also why I don't want like a certain type of spiral or something in the pattern on the floor here, because it's going to be interrupted by these things as I come up with them. So, alright. That's what I had to show you down here. Let's see how many slimes have we got since the last episodes. Oh, it's okay. It will take care of our needs for now. Let's take a look at the overworld. Stop being down here all the time. Kind of tired of being in this room now. How did those guys get there? I was just AFKing up here for a little bit. Taking a break before we started on the tower. How did that... How? I mean, where would they even spawn? You can't spawn on half slabs, you can't spawn on glass. He's too big to have spawned up there, because that is only 1 block wide. I mean, these guys, yeah, maybe they could have, although I think they would have taken the fall damage. I don't get this. Not at all. Oh well. Also, there seem to be... Whoa, what? What's going on over there? I thought I saw some... Holy crap! Why there be so many here? Why are they not drowning? Are they standing on top of each other? They're not moving into the hole here? Oh, there is dying. It's like when I've been a little further away, none of them has actually went down here. What is this? Now they're dying. See, now we're lagging and everything. Should get some bolt in here now, yeah. So slime production is really going well right now anyway. Ah, they're not standing on top of each other, they are colliding. So none of them can fall down. That's how they do it. That should take care of that. Oh. Go away. Go away, I say. Okay, I need to modify this slightly. Okay, that should take care of it. Okay. Interesting. Should get a lot of slime rolls from this. Eventually. Die, all of you. I might as well just send these up there too, I don't have to walk around with them. No, actually I want them. There we go. I'm gonna make something out of them. No, actually, let's put them here, so they can sort themselves. Just grab some more upstairs. Right, let me gather some stuff so we can get started. Alright, I've gathered a bunch of things. And, I'm a little bit unsure still. I really don't feel confident making the decision exactly how to build this yet. What I do, like the basic design shape of it and everything. And I think we really don't have that much time in this episode, so I think what we're going to do is actually go in creative mode for a moment, for the last 2 minutes of this episode, and go through the mechanics of it, basically. We can get started on the actual tower in the next episode. Then there's some of my other testing things. This is just one out of 1 gazillion test worlds I have. I tend to start a new one when they get too big so I can't find my stuff anymore. Which happens a lot. Right, so the system we want. Actually, maybe I should test this on a different kind of world. Because here they will spawn everywhere, yeah. Water world. This is actually, I never tried this preset before. It's water up until level 105 or so. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, but anyways, things should spawn here. If you build things here, because they can't spawn anywhere else. And I have chunk errors over there. Okay, never mind. So what I wanted to do... Pop! Items. What we wanted to do is to make... I'm just doing this from memory from watching old episodes of... Like I mentioned, Alex did something like this, and Momo created like this, you know, the huge nether gold farm on the previous server. And I think, what's it called, JL some number, fairly famous Minecraft redstoner, is credited with the general design idea for this, but I'm not sure. I think this is what we're going to do. Something like, how many are this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is like the optimal design for it, I think. And what you do now is... Can't remember how this was, to be honest. I do believe it's like one of these here. And Similar on the other side. There. There. Then we put string. It may or may... Yeah, it should be in that. No. Is that the right height? I might have to do this to get the string down. Oh no, it doesn't need string there. Okay, so let's put string all the way. Oh, got one up here. String, string, string. Should they not be connecting with... That one is too high. I can't put anything there. Oh well. Right, so we should have like, so whenever something's, because they can spawn here. That's the idea, right? They can, oh, there was one. Whenever they spawn on this line, there's another one too. Is there more? No. They will activate the string, which can be used to make this guy send a redstone signal to presumably, let's see, is that activating any redstone? How do I connect these? I've done this very rarely. Oh, come on. That is a different height though, isn't it? Huh. Yeah. That is not the same. Um, let's try to put one there. One there. Is that connected? Oh my god, this should not be this complicated. Except it probably needs to be connected on two sides for this to work. Yeah. Now I can... That breaks it. Why? What? How's that happening? Do I need to put them higher? Then it'll be too high though, won't they? Sort of. Because if that activates now... Yeah, that destroys the string. Okay, let me play around with this. Okay, it's pretty much the same thing I did before. I'm not sure why that didn't work earlier. But now it works. They won't connect to each other until, see, until there is actually two of them connected to the same string. That might be what I did wrong. Now I should be able to remove this. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Same over here. Did not destroy any string. And did I just hear an arrow being shot? Oh, that thing fell apart now? Why? Why is that? Update. Update. This is weird. Okay. I don't want them to spawn there. So what we'll do is put a glass block there, which will hopefully keep them together. Don't want a solid block there. We can also do a half slab. It fell apart again. Okay, half slab time. Let's see if that works. Slab of whatever. Will that work? Because if I put it up, it will still make them able to spawn on it. Ugh, what is this? Okay, so we'll just do this and a block there. That way it's taller. Or I mean, they can't spawn because there's only one block to spawn on. Or one high block to spawn on. Okay. They should stay connected now, hopefully. So this one produces a redstone signal. Take that there and there. That's 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's stupid. 4. Oh, I can't place. I was under the impression I could place on top of. Let's do this then. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's as far as the signal will go, but we can just connect it over here too. We can actually make it much longer now that I think about it. There we go. Yeah. So as long as I'm standing here, as long as anything spawns here, schmack, out they go. I'm not sure if I should do this with sticky pistons. If you have an experience with these systems, you might want to let me know if that is something that should be done with sticky pistons or not. I don't think Alex did it with sticky pistons and his seems to work fine. So let me do none. There it is. Now it pushed me. It didn't push me when I was standing here. That could be a problem. If it spawns very close to the thing. If I'm spawning on the edge, that doesn't happen. Should we try with sticky pistons once as well? Just sticky piston. Oh. To redo this a little bit. Okay, so now every item is activating these guys, but let's see. I need to go one back. Yeah, like that. It'll be a wider tower and it will require more resources, but I kind of have those resources, so I'm not too worried. I have a lot of slime now and metal and not so much redstone though, but I think we'll be able to farm some redstone if we really need to. Does this produce a redstone signal? It does not. Does it produce a redstone signal now? It does. Can I compact it somehow using that? Yes, but it will slow the thing down, so we won't do that. Instead, we shall do this. Oh, someone did a message. 2 more of those, guys. I like to hear that sound. More messages. More comments. And subscriptions. Ooh. And I have a special message for when people share things on Facebook. That is a very special message. It sounds like me sharing. There we go. Okay. That one. Okay, I should probably not step on this while I'm doing this. Oh, well, let's just... This is not the final design. I have a lot of spawn spaces here now, but eventually, though, it would be like this, you know, that tall only, and then the next floor, and just a bunch of those on top of each other. So that no Endermen can spawn in there, because I don't want Endermen. They are terrible and jump around in my base and destroy things. Now I go here. Now it pushes me much better. Even if I spawn all the way in here. That might be what I want to do. So as you can see, like with this is very efficient. It's not a lot of spawn spaces, but due to the mere fact that the instant something spawns, it's being pushed off. So that's what we want. I think that's the technique we're going to use in the tower. Just layers upon layers upon layers with this stuff. Guess we could test it a little bit. Just move away, basically. I need to do something to prevent mobs from spawning on it. There, and there. Can mobs spawn on top of redstone? I think they can. Pretty sure they can. So let's just cover it with glass. There. There. There and there. And there. That should do. And there. Spawn mob. Maybe I want to put some... Ah, now it's light outside again. Slab. It is no longer night. Maybe this will make it dark for them. Awesome. It's just probably not making it night. Oh. No, that's not dark enough at all. Not in the least. Okay. I'm in creative mode though. Do I have the commands thing here? Like set time. I can't. That's not even the command. I don't remember what the commands are. I'm a noob. I'm gonna wait for nightfall. I'm not really sure why things are not spawning. It's like the only place to spawn in the world. I have it on hard setting. So, I don't know. Anywho, we have eggs. Egg. Creeper. There you go, creeper egg. They will spawn in this. I know they will spawn in this. So what we can do is, like, say we spawn that guy in there. Yep, he's pushed there. Spawn him here. Bang. 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 That's gonna be how it works. And then, this of course is not exactly how it's going to look, but I put like a water break here. It's probably gonna have to be a little, like 2 blocks deep or something, just to get them to where we want to gather them without them taking fall damage. And then we can process them later if you want to. I can also do something like turn this on or off quite easily with... I don't even need to use pistons anymore, you can use dispensers with buckets in them. But I think that's the general design idea we're going for. It's not gonna look anything like this though. Suggestions for good mob traps or not, like spawn towers, if you have some brilliant one that I missed, because it's been a while since I was really into that stuff. Please let me know in the comments. Post a video response maybe if you have a good design yourself. I'll be happy to feature it. I'll see you for the next one, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. See you around. Bye bye.